Grand, 10 out of 10. If the face is an 8, it's okay, cause the back's 10 out of 10. The vibe of my end, 10 out of 10. The vibe up in Leeds, 10 out of 10. The vibe up in Manly, 10 out of 10. The vibe up in Scotland, 10 out of 10. You can't forget Bristol, Newcastle or Birmingham, done no, 10 out of 10. And if you can't go down, come South London, cause we got the 10 out of 10. 10 out of, we got the 10 out of. 10 out of, we got the 10 out of 10. Come South London for the 10 out of. 10 out of 10. Money man put mics to a spiral, man.
Out of 10.
Rod Reg.
That was P Money.
The one and only P Money.
And that was a 10 out of 10 performance when he came to Newcastle with Little D.
He's always on point.
Big shouts to Intense as well.
Yes, shouts to the crew.
Yeah, man, it was a sick little after party also.
Yeah, man, shouts Tup Tup Palace for that one. Was it?
Yes, yeah, it was Tup Tup
VIP.
It was a mad night.
So sorry to all them Geordie Shore cast that we
that Little D were trying to chat up. Littles. But yeah, man, that one from P Money came from 2015. And that's a SBTV Originals video. Same as the next one. And this guy, he mentions where we're from, over here in the UK, within this track. We're residing in Teesside, little place Stockton on Tees. So yeah, man, this one's from President T. fungiFerg, it's Prod Ridge, Cush UK takeover. Not even the takeover, it's Cush UK radio on this Thursday evening. Enjoy.
We went from the takeover and we took over. So we're here now.
Blessings.
So hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel? So hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you? So hypnotizing. So.
Press where you miss me, press where you miss me, press where you miss me.
Let me tell you about T on the way.
Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T
Press
on
where
the
you
way.
been, press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
Touching the surface, but they ain't touching the sides. None of these guys are taking steps, but I'm taking strides. I was in HMP and left for dead. Don't mention where you were born if you ain't making bread. So far ahead, I mean when I check it out, ain't done half of my sentence, stuck in pen without repentance still. After a lengthy bird, I was on the streets with wings. You can knock Strider, 2-3 girls in boots, carrying things. Call me a lord, but I ain't carrying rings. Wow, only the license left. All of my charges never been theft. Press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about T
press
on
where
the
you
way.
been, press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about T
press
on
where
the
you
way.
been, press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about T on the way.
press where you been, press where you been, press where you
Let me tell you
been,
about T on the way.
press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about T
press
on
where
the
you
way.
been, press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about T
press
on
where
the
you
way.
been, press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about T
press
on
where
the
you
way.
been, press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been.
about T on the way.
I was up north near Stockton Tees, but I weren't freezing, driving whips without the keys in. Anything's better than moving food and squeezing. Why do they call it H and pleasure? Can't see one bit of pleasing. Now that I'm back in charge of crime, can't let gas or breezing. Trust me, ain't gonna go out to jail. Already set up to sell. This whole system, you better watch it. Set up to fail, back in the can. Can't get to my mail, reach on my human rights. If that's the case, T on the wing insights. And it ain't violence when I come around. Silence. Press where you been,
Press where
Let
you
me
been,
tell you about
press
T
where
on
you
the way
been,
on.
press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about
press
T
where
on
you
the way
been,
on.
press where you been, press where you been, press where
Let
you
me tell you
been,
about T
press
on
where
the
you
way
been,
on.
press where you been, press where you been, press
Let
where
me
you
tell you
been.
about T on the way on.
Joke, man.
Nobody knows this stuff better than me.
Pull it up, selector. Pull it up, selector.
English Frank, SBTV. I see my life flash up for me. You boy tried to bore me. You man and bore me. Telling the same old story. At 13 I shot my first G. At 16 I shot my first key. Mummy and daddy knew I was naughty. The streets tried to extort me. It's 44 time. Little man I know about 40-40. Back in the day, I man I would've fought me. But now man I wanna see me C40. So I'm happy if I reach 25. Cause my best friend he died at 25. Now ain't no lie. If I say I'm living that real life, I ain't safe on this war going on outside. Are you really from the ends? Do you really push a Benz? Have you really lost friends? Do you really owe skanks? Do you really spit gems? Really shot pen? Well if then, you know where I'm coming from, friend. Fuck 75,000 CDs, fam. 500 keys of the green in my hand. 100 G's of cream cheese in the bank. You got problems with drugs and just talk to Frank. Whenever I weather, whatever the weather I am. Holding through whether or not it's in my hand. Residual income, yin yang fam. Blacklist, click, army, orangutan gang, bang. For rap chat, fam, I'm a banger, man. Bad man get battered up and battle with my hand. Body parts buried in the belly of my land. Boy, better not bury anybody in your clan. I'm better than you, man. I better man a grand. I'm better than better with a beretta in my hand. I better brother there can never ever be a better fella ever than this shadow ever, man. Rebellion and drilling in that and the son of man. I fell in middle in my gangs, peddling my grams. They said you're gonna bang, but are you gonna bang? No, damn no. I thought a bloody box shot your bang on one from Joe Dando is how it can go in a movie round here. I know real Rambo. Pop us up on that as like Papa Shango. With little man, love to pop a mango. I had coca man happy for 3 months old, man. I'm still seeing dough from 7 years ago. I got lips seeing dough from 20 years ago, 5 years ago. Where the fuck was you though? I've been doing this for years. Blood, sweat and tears. When you was talk, I was probably ending careers. A road and rap, I never had no peers. And the best they ever did it, better get that clear. Cause I'm a maniac slash brainiac. Bernie Mac man's weak back with a big slap. It's a big track. I fact that the big man just strip. That's I take a kick out and sit back with just shit raps. Talking about 10 grand for. I spent 10 grand on my floors and doors. He's got a rollie on, no whip, no money in the bank. And he's still living at his mum's poor. These dumb MCs I still took him out for. Files about 45 times in the rhymes. If everybody had a body on the 9, then every other body would be bodied am I lying. So if all this murder talk ain't no lie, more man would be murdered alive. It's a lot, no, it's a lie. Cry wolf till a wolf make a sly boy die. I don't have to think twice if I break the ice like. Fuck a red flag, fuck a blue flag. Sorry fam, I just had to do that. What colours when you bang, you only bang on you. Fam, when I bang girl, I don't bang, I do man. Lift him off his feet, put him back in the new van. Wrap him in a box, Jimmy Choo man, but only do man if you have to do man. Real gangsters don't want to shoot, man. They rather just get man lost for loot, fam. Now am I going too deep for these youth, man? I really don't know nothing about the truth, fam. Ronnie, we died for a reason. It's not over colours why we're squeezing. It's over bitches and drug money. So if man robbed you or fucked your honey, you even talk about your money. It gets ugly. This ain't Bugs Bunny, man. I push the baby buggy with a bucky and a huggy buck die. Put a ducky and a bucky. And you think I wanna have to live around this fuck you? I don't glamorize it, I analyze it. So analyze this. My man is madness, many man and my man are madder than a mad hatter. It's a game of sex and others and there's nothing but others. Ah!
Boy, madness from English Frank, and one of the first ones really. That was back from 2011. Yeah, man. So yeah, like we said, this part of the show, this evening, the second part, we're dedicating to one of UK music's big names who sadly passed away this week. Jamar Edwards, founder of SBTV, amongst other things. Entrepreneur. But yeah, man, rest in peace to him. Like I said, within that, we're paying tribute. And if we're paying tribute to SBTV, me personally, I got to put this one on because it's the first SBTV video that I watched, I think. When I think back to it. It's a big tune. It's not freestyle from the F64 range. Let us know what your your videos from the F64s, the SBTV F64s, kind of pop into your mind? There was so many. I was wanting to play Dave, and I think we were chatting about JK. Who else was on there? Rage, we were talking about. So many anyway. But yeah, we're gonna pop into this next one, and it's one of the greats when it comes to lyricism and chatting bare truth upon the mic. So yeah, without further ado, this is Akala and his F64 from back in the day. Yes, I.
Are you
Yo, what's going on, people? Carla, SBTV, knowledge is power. Listen, yo. Sorry kids, let me apologize before I go further. Unfortunately, I don't rap about how many man I've murdered, and you may find it boring, appalling, and I ain't scoring blacks from your little rap packs for just stating facts. Lack not ability to kill a man lyrically. Just thought killing shouldn't be glorified. Silly me, apparently. Murdering man has become an aspiration. But what would happen if you reverse the situation? Black rappers claiming they clap a black in the face talked about killing white people as much. Would they still get embraced? Or would you finally applaud and would quickly turn to appalling? You got no career by the next morning. I ain't saying you should do that. True, that would be just a dumb. Just pointing out how absurd that it has become. If a Chinese rapper were to say die, chink, die, everybody would be like, what is wrong with this guy? But some of us have become so accustomed to just behave disgusting. We think it's just our behavior and it ain't worth discussing. Or worse yet, that is cultural expression. But who owns Beretta? And who owns Smith & Wesson? Who owns the car you're driving that you think's defining who you are? Running from yourself, you find there's no hiding. So boast about your Prada and your Christian Dior. Still security will follow you when you're in the store. You could boast about your platinum chains and your diamond rings, while kids in Sierra Leone keep on losing limbs. Act like you got no brain and you ain't got no shame, and say, so what, I'm getting dope, but your pawns in the game. They're laughing at the little coons who really think that goons, real goons, don't wear platinum chains. They wear ties and suits. They don't live in the States and sell flake. They invade with guns and tanks and take your whole state, mate. So pardon me if I don't find it funny. You boast about it, but do you even know what is money? See, it's hard to act dumb when you have read a couple hundred books, but still in anybody's hood. So tell me who is shook when you've been to Brazil and stood in favela streets next to kids holding hand grenades and M16s. When you come back to London, it ain't serious. The ghetto's in our head. We are delirious. If you lived in a real slum without food or running water, where police drive by and kill sons and daughters, you would give your right arm for the chance to go to school. Instead, what do? The killer, the trigger, to play the fool. And I ain't saying school is the answer. Educate yourself, see it's not the money you make, you are the wealth. I ain't saying we ain't got a struggle right here in Britain, but you talk to act inferior and play position perfectly. It's disturbing me, the verbal murder be absurd to me. Occurred of you, you have not heard of me. It's probably cause I don't rap about Gucci or booty quite enough for the urban scene to fully salute me, but I don't really care. I'm too busy writing my master thesis. It's hard to play the stereotype when you study Egypt plus urban scene, racist to ourselves. Elevating words of hate, we're merely hating ourselves. And if you are musically broad or dare to speak intelligent, people look at you like, who the hell you think you better than no one on this earth? And I know I'm not, but refuse to play small just to fit in your box. And I don't hate none of these other rappers, in fact it's quite the other. Look at me as your bigger, wiser, older brother, and as a brother should I tell you you're in trouble. If they clap when you're talking of killing, do they really love you? If record label bosses kids were dying, would they sell us violence quickly as they're ready to desensitize us? They tell you to shit on the floor, holding all the scoops, throw you a bone like a dog jumping through a hoop. Don't take it as a compliment, cause it is not that. I tell you that you're African, you tell me it's not that. Humanity is African, even if not black. The truth can be painful, shh, better stop that. It's so inconvenient for those at the top that you talk too much truth, might just get popped at. If women are such hoes that we don't wanna kiss them, what does it say about us that we still wanna put our dick in? I'm done with the lies, third eye open wide. The tougher that you act, the weaker you really feel inside. So all the killer, the trigger, and when we call ourselves and want platinum chains bigger than jiggers, just to run from the fact that we feel insecure. Get as many things as you want, but it cannot restore the core of who you are truly. That'll surpass beauty, that comes from knowledge of yourself and a sense of duty. That comes from knowledge in yourself and a sense of duty. That comes from knowledge knowledge of yourself and a sense of duty. So all my brothers that's claiming that we are thugs, no, if we're honest, we just wanna be loved, but we feel that we're not worthy and that we're not smart. So we act aggressive to protect our fragile little hearts, but we gotta deal with this pain or it will consume. That's enough honesty, now let's resume. Turn this off, go back to rappers that tell you kill, but inside of yourself, you know that this is real. A Carla, here on SPTV, double think coming soon, check the CD. A Carla, here